Good morning, everybody. I'll be right back. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good afternoon, family. I don't know if I want this light open. I mean, this. We just gonna see how this works. We gonna see. Nigga, we gonna see. Good morning, everybody. Y'all look a hot mess. It's all right. I talked to my mama this morning. She called me, and we talked for an extraordinary. Moving on. Hey. Hola. Oh, did I do what I need to do over here? Nope. Hey, y'all. Keish, Honeybee, Aisha, Astasia. Did I say that right? Astasia. Hey, Trini. Hey. Hey, did y'all go watch the movie Homework? Some of y'all didn't. It's okay. If you didn't, I'm not talking to you. I'm only talking to the people that got a chance to know they were supposed to go watch it. If you didn't, don't worry about it. You don't gotta say no, I didn't. Just to the people that did. Oh, Miss Square. I watched it at 3:30. I was up late too. I didn't go to bed until about 3. Yes. And then my mama called me at 7. They so used to me being up. I said, girl, she said, you still in the bed? Yes, because I don't get up at 2 o'clock no more. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Nobody believes it. Okay. Well, Miss Moore, we about to talk about it. Thank you for my gift. Thank you. Ooh, to the we. Ooh, to the we. Who mouth was open? The Tribulation Force on what's the name on Prime? Tribulation Force on Prime. Yes, baby. Listen here. I know it was, Vivian. Cause I ain't watched that movie in years. Not the Tribulation Force, and baby, I said, oh, what? Wait a minute. This is all in our news. Is that not all in our news right now? Is the first 15 minutes in our news right now? Is it not? Don't we got a one world religion right now? Chrislam? There's a one world religion, isn't it? Food shortage. The media being controlled by the elite. Them being able to deceive people by putting what they want on the internet. Is that not what we seeing it on the TV? Y'all see they was talking about him going to Egypt and then money collect. Girl, come on. He said they won't take it unless. Come on. I said, "Ooh, I forgot. I didn't forget, but I hadn't watched it." And all of that's in our news right now. Y'all see they talked about the which freaking book is that in? It is in hold on 1 second. Give me one moment. It's in this book. Right here. One world currency. This. Remember I told y'all it told you about who is who and who gonna be clicked up? The kingdoms. The kingdoms. Remember? Right? I'm looking for the actual picture. Where is the picture? Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I don't know where the picture is. But it has a map of the kingdoms. And I know it's on one of these pages, but don't forget about this. Y'all see the date? Y'all see the date? Behold a pale horse. Behold a pale horse. Information is what it is, Michael. Information that is going to be very valuable right about now. I'm looking for the it's a map that shows Um, the 10 Kingdoms. Why I can't find it just right now? Girl. It must not be important, or maybe I'm not supposed to because they're going to start messing with my stuff. I don't know. But that's going to get on my nerves. What about this? This is old. You said, TT, you really be calling these things out before they happen. God be letting us know. That's why people said it ain't no real prophets in here. But I don't know where you at, because, honey, I know a few. And believe me, they be on it. So, sucks for you that you don't know where a real prophet is. But, baby, listen. God gives you the information you need before you need it. And that is what I am so grateful for. I told y'all I can't go back to, tell me. I don't care how scary it is. I want to know because I do not want to be out here bad. There it go. Take a picture of this. Take a picture, a screenshot of this. Everybody, screenshot, please. Now, what's going to be very interesting is if all of these people are in alliance with each other right now. So, shall we go look up the allies of these people? I think it's interesting. Y'all want to do that real quick? Behold the pale horse. Y'all want to go look up? Let's see if they allies. Y'all gonna be the one looking it up. I'm just gonna read the names out. All right. So we'll start from the little to the big. Tell me if Australia, Israel, New Zealand, Oceania, South Africa, and Tasmania are allies right now. Now, this they might not be right now, but once they put them together, they're not gonna have no choice. So, are Australia, Israel, New Zealand, Oceania, South Africa, and Tasmania, are they allies with each other, or are they cool? I saw somewhere on TikTok that they were saying the color of the apocalypse horsemen are the colors of the Palestinian flags and the other flags of the countries. Interesting. 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 Y'all see that Enoch and Elijah came back in that movie? You said you're interested now. You're from what is considered Oceania. Really? Y'all hear my stomach? Every time I get on here, my stomach starts talking too. I think my stomach is jealous of me. I think my stomach is jealous of me. Because my stomach ain't growled not one time all day. As soon as I get on here talking to y'all, my stomach start talking too. I think it wants to be heard louder than me every day. I'm starting to think it's a little envious and want more attention than me because every time I've been on the phone with my mom for 4 hours, stomach ain't growled not once. Get on here, it's like, really? You want to embarrass me? Day. Ridiculous. I'm trying to talk and this talking louder than me. And I made me some fish tacos last night. And they slapped and did. Arab-Israel alliance is Bahrain, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and Jordan. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Well, that's group 7 in here. Yours do it in front of people too. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so look, we gonna do that one then. So it says the group 7 is North Africa and the Middle East. So it's Abu Dhabi, Aden, Algeria, Bahrain, Cyprus, Dubai, Egypt, Iran, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Libya, Muscat, Oman, Morocco, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Trucial, Oman, Tunisia, and Yemen. That's group 7. And I think all of those people are all, because I know Yemen is going against Israel right now. Iran is. I know they be talking about Jordan or something like that. And then I know they've been talking about Bahrain. They've been talking about Libya. I've heard a little bit about Qatar or whatever. And then Syria, I know, is in the game. So do y'all think that's interesting? And this was written 19 something, 89 to 94 or something like that. Y'all think that's interesting? The South and Southeast Asia groups are going to be Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Burma, Cambodia, Ceylon, India, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Nepal, Pakistan, Philippines, South Korea, South Vietnam, Taiwan, and Thailand, is what this is saying. Y'all want to know? Listen, okay. Y'all want to know Latin America in this book is what it's saying? Yes, the Latin American group. So what we're naming, if you're lost, we're naming what countries will be a part of the 10 kingdoms that the Bible talks about. If you want to know what we're talking about, the 10 kingdoms that the Bible talks about, that's what we're talking about. So once this one world leader comes to power, it's not going to be, that's what's so crazy, that they have everybody fighting against each other, because once he comes to rule, it's just going to be like one whole country. It's not going to be a whole bunch of little countries in one. It'll be one king for each continent type stuff. You hear me? And then him, the Antichrist, the false spiritual leader, and the Antichrist, and then I think it's another person. I can't remember for sure or not, but I know for sure it's those that voted favor in Israel were Argentina, Australia, Bolivia, Canada, Chile, China, and a whole bunch of other ones. Interesting. So let's do what they say is group 6 then. Y'all ready? This Latin America. Is we here? Yeah? Are we listening? Okay. Group 6, Latin America, is Argentina, Barbados, Bolivia, Brazil, British Honduras, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, French Guyana, Guatemala, Guyana, Haiti, Honduras, Jamaica, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Suriname, Trinidad and Tobago, Uruguay, and Venezuela. So those are all going to be considered one country or one zone. Anybody watched Hunger Games? Y'all watched Hunger Games with your children, with your cheering? Who watched Hunger Games? I don't care if it was just one, because I think I might have made it through one of them. Here go your zones. That's what, if I can equate that to something folks can understand. Not saying y'all didn't before, but these are the zones. These are the zones on Hunger Games. That's what they are. These are the zones. The zones. If you look on your plane right now, and remember when I told y'all when you board a plane, if you look at those little sticks that you got to stand by, that look like fireman squad sticks, they got zones on them. And even when you're boarding, it'll tell you which zone you're in. They're getting I worked in the airport. They didn't ever used to have that. Now, it was 27 years ago, but they did not have that. I was even looking at the movie last night on how we was able to just freely, once we got our ticket, we could just go. We didn't have to wait for no bag check and go through all of that kind of stuff. People could come back there to the thing with us and watch us get on the plane. So even that, looking back at that, how the airports was, and that was around 2000, I think, or so, when that movie came out. You hear me? You just came from the airport on Wednesday. They getting us ready for the zoning thing. But I knew back in 2011, 12, when me and my daughters flew back from the West Coast back to the Midwest, and because I don't miss nothing. I be paying. I ain't saying I don't miss nothing, but when I'm in certain situations and something make my heart beat fast or whatever, I know it's up. Well, I started, when we had to stay, I said, them look like firing sticks. The sticks you stand in when you in a firing squad. I said, and why they got zone on them? Everybody's like, you tripping. They do that for this. I said, no, baby, because if I know right, oh boy, they used to say HH. With the fist, he made zones. I really wish you wouldn't do that. Number one, you come back all the time. When y'all gonna stop doing that? I don't let people in my life, babes. Ever. I do not invite people. Thank you. With that, it's crazy how 22 years ago or so, this stuff was like in the future. But now it's not in the future. Now it's right now. And I had a conversation with my mom, and I was trying to tell her, hey, girl, yes, God warned us. 20, I already knew. Okay, mama, I know you knew. But you need to understand, you knowing 20 years ago and seeing it 20 years ago, and it being on the news right now, girl, two different things, hon. Do you see it now is what I'm asking you. Doesn't matter. And I told her, I said, mama, I need to tell you something. I said, a lot of people are not Josephs in this time. They're not. Just because God gives you the information don't mean you sit on it. When God gives you information that something is coming, he's giving you the information so that you can prepare. And if Joseph, I say this all the time, did not prepare, and he said, oh, I don't got to worry about it because God already told me, folks would have been dead. They would have been unalive. They would have starved to death, the whole region. It doesn't matter if you've already heard it. Y'all starting to sound like the people in Noah's days, Christians, sanctified folks that's been in. You can't tell me because I done been in the word. Okay, well, it's interesting because there was the same folks that was telling Noah he been talking about it. I already know. I already heard it. But do you see it though, nigga? That's what I'm asking you. Can you see? I don't care what you already heard. Can you see it? And if you can't, it don't matter how many times you done heard it. It didn't register. You could hear it 1,652 times, baby, but if you don't get up and move, it was useless information to you. I've been hearing about the mark of the beast since I can remember hearing, because my grandmother was a pastor and I was a pew baby. And not only did I hear it at church on Sunday, I heard it all day because my grandma kept me while my mama and them was at work. So I heard her talking on it. I heard her studying on it. I heard her preparing for her. I've been hearing it too. Hearing it and seeing it in the flesh is two different things. Hearing it and watching it play out in your face. It don't matter what you know. What is you doing about it? Folks have confused prayer changes all things with I don't got to do nothing just because I can pray. Well, when God told the Israelites or the Hebrews back in the day that there was an approaching enemy, he did not tell them to do nothing. There were certain and specific instructions when he knew that they was about to be attacked and they still had to get up and move. They still had to get up and get ready. They still had to put their shields on. I just don't get it. You cannot be that blind to think that the things that the people that went through before the flood and after Jesus came, that we not going to go through those things. It's mind-blowing to me. That you only want to be a Christian when it makes you look better than somebody, or when you don't think anybody can touch you because you're God's. Have you not been around reading the Bible? It just blows me. And the fact that you sitting up in church however many times and trying to tell somebody how far they are away from God, and y'all don't know that all of this stuff is happening, is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing to me. I don't care what you already know. I'm telling you that what you heard is happening. The fact that we can go and watch the first 15 minutes of that movie and it can make all of the hair on your body stand up, because what they were talking about in the late 1990s, early 2000s is literally being played out on our TV every day, and not in a movie, in real life. Do you hear me? The tribulation force. The tribulation force. Rika, did you see it? I know you went and watched it. Did you see it? Y'all didn't see it? Is that not the first 15? I mean, the whole movie, really, but the first, y'all didn't see all of the people going against each other, everything we seeing in London, and you don't see it? All the riots and the people going against, it's all in there, baby. I said, this is like watching the news. Hey, Queen. Every single thing that is happening in that movie is right here, right now. It's only a few things. That's mind-blowing. You seen it, Dusty? It's a real thing. It's the one world currency. What they talking about right now, y'all? He said after the crash, nothing will ever be the same. Ain't that the video? Okay. He said that, but then a real life man with almost the same accent. I just played the video for y'all yesterday. The rich man that's richer than Elon Musk, said the same thing in real life. We just listened to the video yesterday in class. Use my propane stove, light bulbs, crank radio, and thank God for that, because tornadoes were touching down all around us, the storm, and we were good. I thank Dad for everything I learned. Oh, you mean y'all been a part of the storm, Kish? I'm happy y'all okay. Did you put your oil out, girl? She said tornadoes was touching down all around them, and they had their stuff, baby. You said what now? You you was prepared so you didn't have to be scared, sis. Come on. Oh my God. Y'all didn't have to run out and get nothing. You didn't have to go put yourself in danger to be caught in the storm, baby. You could just rest in solace. Listen. Strumming my banjo. You hear me? My banjo. Yes. Protected and prepared. You see? You see it? No, it ain't my doing. I keep telling y'all, God don't want you to know when it's too late. He wants you to know before. Still no power where I am, but I got power. Tasia, wait a minute. You in the storm too? You said what now? Kamala Harris? You said what? Come on in. 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 You said what now? You said you was prepared so you didn't have to be scared. You said you don't gotta be in the dark. You said what? 3 days without no power, but I can cook my kids. We good. We ain't hot. We got our... Hallelujah. Salvation and glory. Honor and power. Hear the Lord our God. He is great. He is great. Oh! The Lord our God is omnipotent. Hey, the Lord our God is wonderful. What I know about that? It is. And this is the petty part of CERCA. False prophet, where? Leave me alone. The people that God sent over here, we're good. I told y'all, I said, please. Please. Just listen to me. Just for a minute. Woo. Oh. Whew. I had no idea it touched down in North Carolina. See? And Marcia too. Marsha, wait a minute. Wow. Whew. Whew. Ooh. Thanks, family. Family members were asking, where did you get them lights from? And what light? This one. This one, your family. Come on, Deja. Come on, Sunshine. Listen, you said your family was asking where you got that light at. This kind. This one, you said you was a light in a dark world again. I told you the families was going to start coming and asking. I told you. I warned you they were going to come. Build it and they will come. And nigga, listen. Ooh, wee. It said it did come to North Carolina, but where you're at, you have it. But we got some folks that's where in North Carolina and they don't. You see what I'm saying? From the same place I told them 2 years ago. Oh, that's what you said, Keish. Now, Keish, you in North Carolina? Okay. Keish, that's a WOIU family member. That's your cousin. Keish, when they asked you, said where I told you I got them from 2 years ago. Keish, you said it. Oh, and y'all know Queen when I saw that, she said, oh, well, I don't know what they thought. And did. You said GE company just started promoting those lights on TikTok. Saw it 10 times before the day's end. When it's already too late and the storm is already on your head. Interesting. So we knew before GE? Is that what you're telling me? Before GE, we knew to go get the lights? And what you think folks about to do when GE start promoting, they about to buy them up. We already got ours. We already got ours 2 years before the light company said you're going to need some rechargeable light bulbs. We already had them. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Y'all be playing and y'all want to go back to wait for the news. No, I do not want to wait on the news to tell me nothing. I need the news to confirm what God already told me. That's how I want to live. Whew. Yes, NC, when I got to work, I got 8 messages from Duke Energy. Wow. Listen, you always carry a candle. Well, yeah, some folks is in some places where it's real hot, Chris, and so they got little kids, which is not safe for them to have candles. So this is a better option because it's rechargeable and you can use water and different things. You don't have to worry about burning the house down or burning up, and it's already hot and you ain't got no electricity and humid and all of that, you know. Do, just a little bit. Just a little. Like, I'm happy. The fact that I said, listen, I just want y'all to be comfortable. And God wants y'all to be comfortable. He wanted y'all to be comfortable before I wanted y'all to be comfortable, because he told me to help y'all get comfortable. You hear me? To help y'all be prepared. You said we got lights, we could cook. We got our little DVD players, baby. You said facts because it's 100 plus in Texas today. Listen. That's, ooh. Calm down, Circa. You're getting a little too carried away. Y'all have y'all nephew to blame for part of this. I told y'all he used to tell me all the time, Mom, God told me you're going to be a part of the tribulation force. I said, all the way, I don't even know where we about to go right now. I can't think about that. But Mom, are you listening to me? God told me to tell you we're going to be a part of the tribulation force. I said, okay, son. And look at us. He prophesied that to his mama when she was about 27 years old, about 26, 27. I said, boy, please, you just scared. You just scared, baby. It'll go away. He said, no, Mom, I'm telling you. And look at us. Look at us. You said, thank you, nephew, for letting Mommy know. Yep, he was he was between 9 and 11 when he told me that, probably. We was on our way on the road again, honey, traveling up these highways and byways. Moving to a new location. I got to listen. Well, Dad, I don't know what miracle you about to do this, but on the road again. Listen, it makes me so excited, y'all. Listen, and that make every day that I have to get on here and argue with folks. And tell them, listen, we not here to, if you don't care to hear and you just here to argue, we just need you to go down to the hallway to the I don't care place. If you don't want to hear what God has to say and prepare your family, that don't have nothing to do with us. We not trying to force nothing down your throat. Just understand that we do not have to feel guilty when you don't have what you need because you didn't listen. Do you think that Noah was taking food and throwing it out the boat? Do you? You think he was throwing any of the supplies that he had in that boat out? He had family members. He had friends. He could have. He could have threw a rope down. There's a number of things that he could have did, but did he? Because the warning is coming to every single soul. It's whether you take heed to the warning or not. You can't guilt me into feeling bad when I've been on your head for I don't know how many years. I'm not going to feel bad at all. You should feel bad. You should feel bad that God kept putting some heat if you didn't want to take it from CERCA or whoever else you saw on the internet. He did have the last laugh. He did. Because him and his family were safe. And God sealed the doors. Because he was obedient. They still wasn't even listening at the first drop. Because it had never rained before. So how do you even comprehend something? It had never rained. So that's why they wasn't worried. Just like it ain't never rained fire, but it's about to. Oh, I don't believe that God would do that. So neither did the people before Noah's day. In Noah's days. They didn't think he would destroy everything that he made so beautifully either, because they loved it, and they didn't think it don't matter what you think. That's why he say his thinking ain't your thinking, his thoughts ain't your thoughts, and his ways is not your ways. So the fact that they didn't think that he would destroy the earth the first time, and they kept on going and didn't listen. Oh, okay, he said he should repeat itself. So here we go. Why would God? Why would God do that? Because he made it. And he can do what he want to do with it. You not sovereign, he is. Did y'all see Enoch them? No. Did y'all see him? Did y'all see the fire coming out their mouth? Did y'all see they wouldn't let nobody go to the Wailing Wall we've been talking about forever and ever and ever and ever and ever? Did y'all see that they had found their Messiah? Did y'all see T.D. Jakes in the back? I just looked at his name. I said, ooh, no, he didn't. I don't know who chose Mr. Terrence Jakes. I don't even know if that's his name. His name was Mr. Billings, like Bills, like the billing collection, the department. I said, even his fake names reference money. Not your name, Pastor Billings. Sir, you could have got another name. Thomas Jakes. Oh, okay, there you go. I told you, I don't even know it. Y'all don't think that's crazy? His name was Pastor Billings. I said, no. Now, how did I not see that the first time I watched this? He was back there in the back. Yeah, too funny. I seen that. Pastor Billings. Look, girl, I was too tickled. I ran that back to make sure I thought I was seeing what I thought I seen. Y'all remember that the Antichrist in this place was watching the pastors. Did y'all also see the religious leaders that are in the city of Jerusalem didn't even know the Antichrist when they seen him? And now, of course, this is a movie, but God talks about that, because they are the people that are going to endorse the Antichrist to the world, them in the Catholic Church, right? So you don't think it was odd that the Antichrist was watching the pastors, and then the people of God's holy land, not saying that they're God's holy people, but God's holy land, the people that are living in that space, they didn't know that he wasn't the Messiah until they saw Enoch and Elijah. But did you see they cut once Enoch and Elijah showed up in the show? They wouldn't let him put it on the news. They blocked it from the news so nobody would even know that they was over there. And then in the show, they had them put the armed guards there so nobody could get to the Wailing Wall, and it was shoot on contact, because they didn't want nobody to see Enoch and Elijah at the Wailing Wall. Y'all don't think that's crazy? It's called Tribulation Force, Left Behind. Do anybody think that's crazy? See you later. So if that's any inkling, and God was letting us know, when they do come, they going to try to restrict it. They gonna try to restrict the world from knowing that they over there. Right. Which would make sense because think about it. They keep the truth from us anyway. They try to hide it. And it's been harder with the rise of live and social media. You hear me? You said you got chills. It's real. Exactly. He said cut it and it was cut. Okay. Ain't that what they do here? If they say something or something get out, they just wipe it from the media completely, don't they? And then they spin their own version of what it is. That movie was eye-opening, even though I've seen it however many times. To watch it and be living it at the same time is two different things. Right. 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 Another movie that blew my mind is the first one. Yep. It's a real thing, y'all, that we are living in right now, honey. Because when he started talking about that economic crash and the one world currency and the one world religion, I said all of this is in our news right now. When them people was flipping over them cars and fighting in the streets, I said all of this is happening today, right now. Not only is it happening in the UK, it's happening in India. Okay? I said, this is interesting. Y'all don't think this crazy? Somebody came in here and argued me down and I had to block the person. Talking about Left Behind, the first one is just the movie. And in the first 15 minutes of that movie, you can see what's going on in our life right now too. And then we go and watch the second one and it's even more mind-blowing. In the first 15 minutes of that one, it's our whole news right now. Everything worldwide is it's right there. You hear me? So this is the thing. Oh, I know they're based on scripture, y'all. Y'all know I got Left Behind, but I gave away a lot of them. I think this is the only one I got left. I know. I think this is the only one I got. I read all the other ones years ago. I bought they got the one for the kids too. They got the kids version for your teens, Left Behind too. They got that one. I bought that for my kids too. So I know. Ooh. I'm just saying it's happening. Yeah. Well, the movie is happening. The movie is literally happening, y'all. And it's mind blowing. I just was like, well, that's what I don't understand, because most Christians have seen that movie. Most, especially if they was a Christian before around 95, they didn't seen that movie. So it blows me that they don't connect it to what's on the news right now. And they keep saying, well, it will happen. No. If you go back and that's why I said get with y'all Christian folks that won't listen to what you're saying. Find the news articles that match up with that. And then watch that show with them or have them watch it and then send them news articles and see if that don't wake them up. That, what do you mean when it happens? It's happening right now. We are literally living in it. I couldn't even eat my fish good. I mean, get the seasoning my fish good, baby, because I was like, my phone was on 3%. I had to let it get to 23% to get on here and tell y'all last night. That's why I was rushing y'all off too, because my phone wasn't even charged. I was mind blown. I didn't even get through the first 15 minutes of it without. I was like, I'll just wait until tomorrow. Someone said, no, do it tonight. Do it tonight or in the morning, whatever this time is right now. And so I let my phone get to about, it might have been, yeah, it's about 23%, maybe 33. I don't know. It wasn't that much because it was running down. You hear me? You said the church picks around subjects. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. So, and that's why I said, that's why a lot of people come in here talking crazy to me, because they pastors will not look into these things. And so this is why they don't know what's happening. Crazy because I watched it yesterday just because, and you got on here with it. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. God knows. Because I was trying to find something else to watch. I'm like, I already seen that. He said, go back and watch it. And in the first 15 minutes, I was like, oh my gosh. Listen. I don't know how they don't see. I was surprised to hear Farrakhan giving his congregation the survival message. When did he do this? All in. Think about, all you can think about is the pastor in the movie in the Left Behind. Girl! Girl! Yeah! Yeah! Wow. And now you see why I was like, listen, if the movie told me that the pastors wasn't going to be ready, then I need to find out for myself. Because you know what? In Thief in the Night, you know who was left behind too? The pastor. Still waiting on you to make your left behind message. Listen. You know what? I done made it every day. Y'all sick of you. Get your cousin. She talk about, yep. And I got all of them on YouTube right now. It's what that. I don't even know how many classes we've done now because it stopped counting. We could be at 1,100. We could be at 1,200. I don't know because it don't give me a direct number. It just says 1K and that's it, which sucks. So I don't even know how many classes we have, but however many that is my TD Jakes message to y'all, just like in the movie. The one we're talking about is Left Behind, the Tribulation Force. 1,000 something. I done left 1,000 up. Get your stuff. I'm going to do it now. So record it now. Where's my... You get on my nerves, girl. But I'm going to do it every time. Come on. This is why we family. Impromptu everything over here. Okay. Rolling. Hello. My name is CERCA TROVA. And if you are seeing this, you are alive during the tribulation. The one world currency, the national identification system, country against country, and nation against nation. The famine is here. If you are watching this video, you are living in the tribulation. I say have faith and pray that God will lead you in these perilous times. I'm CERCA TROVA. I'll pray for you all. That's all I got. That's it. That's my TD Jakes message from Left Behind. So you do what you will with it. You hear me? You do what you will. Signing off. That's all I got for you. Pick and choose whatever you like and do it. I mean, I don't know. I ain't got nothing else. That's it. Well, you're living in a tribulation as we speak. What you say? Oh, well. Some white man calls himself CERCA TROVA online. Are you serious? Are you serious? So when no, don't go look. I don't care. Just leave it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Don't worry about it. See, but when I said in my regular life, people be trying to steal my life and steal my stuff. Y'all be thinking I be joking, and now it's happening on the internet. I be trying to tell y'all. See, people thought I was being in the beginning of this. When I said, listen, the reason I don't have a lot of people around me and I don't deal with a lot of people is because people be trying to live my life better than me. And it be weird to me. And people thought I was being cocky. But you all have literally, if you've been here, you all have watched it happen online. So imagine having to deal with it face to face. When you be trying to be a better me than me. It's weird. And then people try to get other people to discredit me because they want to be me. No, just be yourself. Listen. I've been dealing with this a long time. Like the person that had been sitting in our class for however long. Well, that person had been here about probably 6 months. Maybe in and out longer than that. And I had just told y'all in the beginning of class that people will come and they'll sit and they'll learn as much as they can from me and then turn around and talk crazy like they ain't been around me learning or studying the Bible like they knew this before, and I know they did. You hear me? Do you? But don't try to discredit me because you about to go try to be me. That's weird. You ain't got to discredit me to be me. You can take what you learned here and still be yourself, but you don't have to discredit people against me because you about to try to do what I do. It's weird. It's spooky. I don't like it. And that's why I don't be around folks. You cannot be a better CERCA than CERCA because CERCA had to work to get right here. You can emulate all you want to. You can do whatever you want to do, imitate, whatever you want to call that. They think it's flattery. I think it's weird. I want you to be you and who God gave you to be because he made us all different. So that's weird. Do you understand? It is weird. And this is why. I didn't deal with this my whole entire life. I'm trying to tell you. People would be on the phone with me, take the words that I say, and then call somebody else and talk crazy about me using my words to try to make themselves seem whatever. And then the other person would call me and say, ooh, yes, and I'm like, they said, what? Okay. That's the conversation I just had with them like 45 minutes ago. What? I write it down. I can tell you exactly what time I start talking to them. This is how bad it had to be. I used to record my conversations with people and everything. It is not a game because you will not make me look crazy because you want to take my life. No. Are you recording me? Actually, I am. Actually, I am. I told you I used to listen. You're not about to try to make. And that's why I just don't. You hear me? Hello. I be over here in my hole. And this has always been. Because what God gave me is mine. Now, I get to share that gift with other people, but God wants you to be yourself. He made every last one of us amazing. Do you understand? He made, see you later, baby. He made every last one of us amazing. So if I would have tried to be like somebody else, I would have never ever got here to be able to use what God put down into me to use. I'll never see my purpose fulfilled if I'm trying to be somebody else. I had to grow into the person that he wanted me to be for this to be effective. People know when you fake. They know it. They know when you ain't lived the life you talking about you done lived. They know. So when you will not allow yourself to grow into the person that God wants you to be, then your testimony ain't gonna be effective. It won't, because you didn't get it the right way. Listen, you said what? Hold on. You said that side you just did is all I'm gonna have for folks. Listen. Yeah, and did. And did. And did. And it's like, I don't want to be nothing else but what God, you said y'all was having a similar conversation. I don't want to be nothing but who God made me. That's why I get up here like this. Because God had to get me okay with me first. And not okay with my sin. He had to teach me to love myself like he loves me. Because the world does not love you the way that God loves you. The world does not give you information the way that God would. Like I said, most people want you to be caught off guard. God wants you to be prepared before. Do you believe that now? If you didn't believe it when you first came here, do you believe it now? And if you don't, look at all your classmates that saying, look, we without power, but we good. Folks is asking us where we got our lights. We could cook. We got this. We got that. Okay, so don't take it from me. Take it from the people that's been here. They listened and they was prepared. How long y'all been living in these spaces? And you would have just been without whatever it is. But God said, not this time. It's going to be different. You're not going to have to be running out in the store. Matter of fact, it ain't safe, because not only is this tragedy going on, there's all this other political craziness and folks out of their mind. And I don't want you out in all of that. You hear me? And this is why people used to be mad at y'all, girl, because I'm come tell you, but if you don't listen, that's not about to stop me. And I realize that people will try to stop you from doing what you need to do for you. Even if you're not, they just want to keep you preoccupied so you can't do what you need to do, what you're supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, whenever I start telling people I was about to do something or I'm about to go somewhere, like if I'm like start a business, all of a sudden you need me to come help you at your house and you need me to come do this and that. No, girl. Nah, homeboy. Because when I sat at home for this last 3 months and I wasn't talking about nothing, you didn't need me to help you do anything. But then, as soon as you hear, they stuck and stagnant. That's where they want to keep you. And it's family members and stuff that do it all day long. They do it all day long, I'm trying to tell you. They will try to keep you not focused on your goal while still attaining theirs. Right? And then go say, oh, they ain't never got to their goal. But you definitely are not trying to help them get there either. You're telling them not to get to it, so you got somebody to talk about. Get away from me. It's like the people, and I hate to say this, that'll buy somebody stamps, but they always talking about how the mama don't got no food at the end of the month. You do realize you're the reason why she don't, right? Don't ever come up telling me nothing about why it ain't no food in the house and you buying her food stamps. But you think I'm a kiki ha and you the reason her kids can't eat? Nothing is funny about that to me. Because you know that little $200-$300 you giving her ain't gonna last her the whole month. And this is why people don't like me, because this is the stuff I say. Oh, okay. Got real quiet in the room. Wake up. Don't talk about your trifling cousin no more. Especially not whenever you got a birthday party, you want to go over there and start being nice to her 3 weeks before it's time for her to get her stamps. And then for the rest of the month, when she call you, you gonna dodge her because you know her kids ain't got no food, and you'll be the first one running everybody's business down talking about how she ain't got none. But you didn't tell them that you really got over on her. Took all the rest of her baby food money, and then, never mind. And then put this fabulous party on Instagram like you just doing it like that, and really enjoy Jesus, hallelujah. Enjoy Jesus, hallelujah. Ain't that what they do? You heard me? You said what now? Huh? Oh, okay. Tell me about how nobody trifling and you steady taking from somebody that already don't got. Stop it. Alexa! I love them crazy ladies, god dang it. I love all the crazy people. Play fake church people. Fake helpers. No, Alexa. Play. Listen, she cracks me up. Yes, baby, I like all the crazy people online. It's a shame, but they be just themselves. They do not care. Listen, all the crazy people is my favorites. You said I'm not gullible anymore, and I thank you for that. Listen here. God wants us to be wise. You hear me? He wants us to be wise. And people be mad if you not, malleable? Or they can't. Excuse me. If they can't get over on you, they don't want to deal with you. What going on then? Because I'm not doing that. You want me to be, no. I'm not about to be who y'all want me to be. I'm going to be who I want to be. And the person that I want to be is who God made me to be. And guess what? I found out when I became that, I was the happiest I ever been. No matter if I had it or I didn't, I've been able to have joy. And even in crazy situations, I might cry today and break down and not understand today, but tomorrow is going to be different. It's not about to be no all day, everyday thing, honey. And I'm grateful. Right. Girl, you just took the words out of my mouth. I'm grateful that God opened our eyes so we can really see. People don't like it when you can really see because they've been so used to wearing their costumes. Oh, okay. Okay. Excuse me. I'm all in y'all business over here. We can see. 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 You hear me? And they don't like it. But your life is better. It's calmer. You know? There's a lot of things that have changed. And like I said, when I come in here and y'all tell me that y'all got y'all stuff, or that you all are in the midst of these storms and you are okay, that takes that weight off my shoulders. It does. And to know that it be not for 1 day or 2 days, or it just hasn't happened 1 time or 2 times. It could be for 4 or 5 days, but y'all ain't out here bad. You said we be listening. I'm happy. I'm happy. Like, that make my heart smile, y'all. Listen. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Like, it makes my heart smile. It does. It makes my heart glad. I can't even really put into words the feeling that I be feeling, that what God told me has already been a benefit to so many people, and we just barely getting, it ain't even really, we ain't even in the thick of it yet. So just think about how important those things are going to be when stuff really is all the way crazy everywhere. You hear me? Tents and portable toilets, all these different things that God told us about prior to. Y'all don't have to be out scrambling like everybody else and running around trying to get this, because you listened and you did a little bit at a time. All you have to do is go get it out the hallway, or go get it wherever you put it, the basement, wherever your stuff is. You ain't got to be running around or trying to hurry up and go get no loan or trying to borrow money or nothing. You don't got to worry about if you know, whatever, if there's going to be any assistance for 2 weeks after the destruction. No, because depending on what kind of thing it is, if your house didn't get tore up and everything is good, you gonna be okay. That's a feeling that will definitely help me sleep. And sometimes when I be feeling heavy, like I have been, to come on here and hear that y'all be good, like, bro. If you ever feel like your life don't have meaning, when you hear stuff like that, it do. We ain't worried. We comfortable. We got lights. Everybody asking us how we got this, how we got that, wanting to know. Because we is the light in the dark world. I told y'all that. We are a light in a dark world. We. God said his followers, folks, was going to come to you like bugs. You know what I mean? Like moths to the light. And now, even though y'all been yelling at the top of y'all lungs for a year, 2 years, 6 months, however long you been here, they starting to see, and they see you don't have to be, wait a minute, cuz, what y'all about to do? We ain't about to do nothing. You ain't got to go get nothing. Nah, we good. We about to go to sleep. We already got our emergency bulbs in, so if the lights go out, when we wake up, they'll be on. Come on, you said when the people I have shared tell me they have got stuff, I can't stop smiling. Don't it take something off your heart? You said, I sure hope they don't come. Keish! Keish! Keisha May Rollins. And you know family when they give you a name. Keisha May Rollins. She said, I hope they don't come. And when they asked me where did I get my lights, the same place I told you 2 years ago. Girl, listen, I might have found me a new spirit animal. I don't know. Listen here. Listen. Keisha May Rollins. That is your new name. Because, baby, she said, I hope they don't be trying to come over here. Blink, blink, blink. Oh, God. I already told everyone they can't come here. They had a chance, right? Because I know some of y'all even said, you said she had, listen. I know some of y'all, maybe not everybody, but I know some of y'all even probably mentioned, okay, we can all put in and everybody just be getting stuff and that way we could be together, and they really wasn't hearing none of that. I know some of y'all said as a family, let's get together and let's, you know, whatever. So just in case that way. And they was like, Hey, Sheena. You said I did. I know y'all did. I know. Because I've mentioned all the same stuff. You said, yes, sure did. And they said, no, I'm good. You said, I'm getting hazardous tape for mine. And will give me a radioactive sign. or something. Listen, put all that on the thing. I tried and they always ignore me. Oh well. Yes. Hey, this is the thing, y'all. That's why I said, now y'all see, since y'all y'all probably thought I was being mean when I first came on here, and I said, you is not going to be feeling nothing that they saying, I promise you. Because they had the same time that you had to get ready, and they chose it. Everybody got a choice. My cousin told me that's not going to happen. They in Cali, and the earthquake is going to happen. Wow. I even had a game plan. But once it hits the fan, I'm not even looking through the peephole. That part, princess, ain't. Northern Tools have rechargeable emergency light bulbs for $5. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I've told people and posted on other socials if they heard me good. If not, it ain't my problem. No, I'm talking about shake the dust off your feet for real. My sister gave a warning to our family chat, and one of my cousins made a joke about it. Ooh! My sister told our family chat to start stocking up on dry goods and canned goods. Listen. Stuff is on sale. They better get it moving, baby. If GE, the General Electric, my granddaddy used to work for, look. If they telling people to get these, nigga, and you not, if the electric company, what I'ma say? I ain't got nothing. His joke was I ate so many beans when I was little. I don't want them no more. Oh, okay. What I'ma say, baby, if you ain't gonna listen to GE telling you that you need a light, the bulb ain't on. You hear me? I said, if you not gonna listen, I finally got my little sis prepping for her and her baby, but I've been told I'm lost by others. Ain't that crazy that they say we lost, and yet we've been on it every time? Who finds that ironic that they keep telling us that we're lost, but we've been ahead of the game every step of the way for over 2 years? How many of y'all, okay, let me ask y'all this. How many of y'all, if those people are in situations where the lights was out or whatever thing that might have been close to y'all, was they prepared for it, or was they running out to the stores? And did you have to run out? My trenching tools came, have a whole tool bag. Now, nephew, it make you feel like you need to go dig a hole or something, don't it? Maybe I do need to chop down some of these trees. Mama was asking me, I'm going to get out here and see how this little axe work. Yeah, I need to see how sharp it is. Make you want to start doing stuff around the house when you got the right tools. Maybe some of the people, never mind. Well, no. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could use a distiller. We have the Pure Well. You said they was running to the stores. Nope, I was prepared. Come on. We have the Pure Well water filtration system. That's what we have. I went to Dollar General and got a gallon of milk, filled my car with gas, and went home. Come on. I only need 2 things. We might not have no cheese or something. Maybe I'll grab a little butter or something. But other than that, I'm about to go to the house. Everybody, and all you hear, ooh-wee, all you hear, everybody you talking to is this, y'all. Hold on, girl. Let me get these groceries, because move. Don't be girl, there's so many people in this store. I should have came earlier. No, you wouldn't have had to go if you would have. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Like, I don't got time for all that. I'm not about to do none of that. Because we was in line first. No, ma'am. 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 No. I don't have the patience or the energy. I'm gonna just stay on. You want to deal with it? Fine. Go on and run in there and be fighting over the waters and the flour and the sugar and stuff. I choose the latter. I'm telling you, I used to be watching the news during the 2020 fiasco. And I used to be like, damn. And people was laughing at me when I was in Walmart and Dollar General. They'd be like, yeah, I don't have time for all that. I mean, I've always wanted a coupon, but I just, no. I'd just rather go ahead and buy it. I heard all of that. And this is from the people that was around me. And then when 2020 hit, they was like, oh, can you believe there's no laundry soap? I said, really? I had over 50. In December of 2019, I had over 50 of these. It was way over 50. I had over 50 of these in 2019 December. Because I had been storing them up since 2017. And so when I went I started cool. I had over 50 of these. So when I moved here in this apartment in 2021, I still had laundry soap for almost the first year that I was here. I didn't have to buy none. Mind you, I left my kids when I left, and when I came here, and they was like, we gonna stay until whatever, you get moved in. Okay. Well, boom. I left them with so much cleaning stuff. They didn't need no cleaning stuff for I think 6 months almost. No laundry soap. I'm talking about shake-ins, fabric softener, everything. I didn't have to go get nothing. Moved here with body wash, what? Bleach, Pine Sol, all of that. You hear me? Oh, you like the Dr. Bronner soap? Yeah, it's nice too. You hear me? And now, I done faith-fold and found soap nuts. I done faith-fold about soap nuts. Baby, what you done said? You hear me? You said you found them last year. Listen. So when that run out, well, it's 330 washes in here, is what they said. Up to 330 washes. I can wash every day. Minus what? 2 months, but if I go every other day, then I can still wash every other day or so. Every other 2 days for sure. You hear me? For a year. Listen. You said writing this down. I'm trying to tell you. Adding them to my list. Please do. Because guess what? Put that up for when we back to the Little House on the Prairie days. Yeah, they on Amazon. Someone sent them to me. I think it was Hot Smarter. Somebody sent them. Don't kill me. Don't. I can't remember. I think it was Hot Smarter though. But yeah. Joy. Sorry, Joy. Don't kill me. See? Y'all all be like one person. It's enough that produce soap. No. Moving on. Sorry, y'all all one person. Between you, Queen, Joy, Hot Smada. It's a few of y'all that don't give a damn. See, she said Joy did. See, I don't remember y'all. Y'all all about the same. The people that have the I don't give a F with CERCA say I'm gonna do what I want. Y'all all clumped into Isabel. And I gotta be respectful because Auntie older than me, so we not gonna clump her in it, but she's real closely connected with them. You hear me? Auntie's Auntie's the leader of them. And then but they have become more aggressive than their leader of their section of the we don't give a F with CERCA say we gonna do what we wanna do. Yeah, she said don't send nothing. It don't matter. I'll wait a week and then I'm gonna send it, and then I'll wait 2 weeks and I'll send the other thing. They don't care. They are all a part of the I don't give a F what CERCA says. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, you said definitely TT. Right. She's the leader of it. And then we're just gonna it goes down like this. But they're all clumped into one person. You all are all one person. You all do not care. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. It's always one or two of them that's gonna do it. Okay, well I hope it sells the way you need it to. God bless you with some extras. Extras is always nice. Yes, y'all don't care. But it is what it is. That's what family do. They don't care about boundaries. Like you say, oh, you can sit over there, and they sit where they thigh is dang near on top of your thigh. And it's all that couch over there. Look at my arm. Look at it. Ooh, it's coming in real good. You see it? Yeah, so it's on. I can tell my grandson to go get stuff. Them oldest two is ready. You can tell them to go get and they bring it back. So we moving. It's about to be time. So when I say go get grandma and bring it here, I got the action moving. You hear me? Anyway. Listen. Yeah, they don't care, Keish. They don't care. So what was I about to say? Y'all just made me forget. We are gonna read a little bit today. And it's something we've already read before, and that's okay because we always get a new thing. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and yeah, sow an extra seed, girl, in somebody's life. So if it's something you getting ready to sell, and it's a lot of stuff you don't use, or some stuff that you might want to keep it or whatever, but you know somebody else can really use it more than you, bless somebody with it, girl. Bless somebody. I don't care if it's an electronic or something that's dear to your heart. You bless somebody with something that's dear to their heart. God will bless you with something that's dear to yours. You see? It's a constant circle of whatever. So maybe I don't know what it is. But anyway, yeah. So I want to say to those of you that did get to watch it, thank you. I will also want to say no, it ain't going to happen exactly like that, but I hope y'all do now see that God gives us clues even in TV. But if your eyes are not open to it, you'll just think it's a movie, and you won't equate that to what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Or even like with evil and all of that, they'll tell us it's all make-believe and this and that, but we can look up the symbols, the diagnosis, everything, and it'll be on point. So who lying? I just want to know. You hear me? Somebody is. Because how is it that all of these things are real things and real things that are happening? Well, the easiest way for the devil to deceive people is to make you think that he don't exist. CERCA, can you address the class about scamming again? We have a young lady trying to scam my twin. Are you talking about Sarah? Or somebody? Girl, I just addressed it last night. You talking about Sarah? Or are you talking about Isabel? You got a lot of twins. Which one?
The Bluetooth device is
Oh,
ready
hell,
to
it's
pair.
another one? Okay. Is you working? Hello? No. It's been connected to something. You give me 1 second. I really.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Public service announcement. We don't do scammers. You can't hustle nobody and don't nobody gotta give you nothing. Why is you going to people in our community to get help when we have a whole thing? But you probably didn't came over here to me and you know I'm not giving you nothing. Don't nobody in our community need to be giving money to nobody outside, because we got a whole organization. So if you running to the people that's in our community, we already know what's up. If you don't want to come over here and get help, we know what's up. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I didn't have to get strict with folks. I'm gonna need to see some more information because they be trying to think they gonna scam me too. Don't ask nobody in our community for no money. There's no reason for that when people send in money to our organization to help people. So we'll know if you requesting money and whatever else from people, you a scammer, and we'll know. Say no. Don't let nobody guilt you in to giving no money. Because if they not coming over here, right here, to the head of the organization to get nothing, they own some funny stuff. And if they are part of our community, they already know what's up. And this is why I won't do no group thing and all of that, because it's always a snake around, I'm telling you. People get mad from over here because they can't run their games, baby. That's why they didn't left the community. Oh, I know. That's why I don't let people come here. Oh, God, my life is ruined and blah, blah, blah. Because people started seeing that they could come in here and talk about their problems and they could get money. That's why we had to get a whole 501c3. Because what you not about to do is hustle over here. That's why I don't let nobody talk about their financial problems in my class. This is why you don't get to tell your prayer. If it ain't a prayer request, you can't say it here. And we ain't talking about for no finances. You want some money? Hit my email so we can know. Because, see, you want to go through people that might not have the gift of discernment, but you sure ain't coming over here and God see you and don't worry about it. You ain't doing nothing but digging a bigger hole in your pocket. You're going to always have to hustle. You're going to always have to hustle. You cannot hustle God's folks, babes. You always going to have a hole in your pocket. And that's scripture. That ain't cursing nobody. That's what the scriptures say. Anything ill-gotten, you got to pay it back 7 times over. So if you already ain't got it, why is you trying to hustle it, baby? Y'all better learn the rules. Y'all do not have to give nobody in this community. I don't even ask y'all for money. Let that sink in. So to the people that come over here and think, I don't even ask them for money. Hell, you ain't seen the Cash App logo, nothing in here. So don't ever think it's okay. Yeah, we don't do folks that like to take advantage. You will not last long here. Because let me tell you something. If you don't think the community is going to tell me about it, you crazy. For the folks that was overcharging people for stuff, oh, I heard about all of it. I'm always going to hear about it. They be telling me. If too many people get to purchasing stuff from you, or they see you trying to overcharge, do not think they don't come tell me. Just because I don't say that to y'all don't mean y'all don't know. And I'm going to let you run through here and see what you do. But I guarantee you, and that's why I ain't put that business thing up. Hell no, you'll not be associated with my name and be scamming people. Ain't. No. Because I didn't have folks try to get over on me. You can't make up my stuff and don't get what? We're not doing that. We don't do those kind of people over here. If you don't have no character, if you don't have no respect for other people, and you a hustler, you're going to hate it here. Because we really do got discernment. Now, you'll need to go to the other websites and play on they whatever, but baby, we going to call you out every time. Because if I don't ask for money, I'm not always talking about my Cash App and send me a gift and all of that, you damn sure don't get to get in my community and do it. Ever. Because we have an organization that help people. So if you're not scamming, why you didn't come and say, hey, CERCA, I know the community, blase, skip, and get this. We not helping you pay your bills every month. That's not what we do. We're not going to do that. Not even every 3 months. That's not what we're doing. When you go to CAP office or you go to the state, you get once a year. Once a year. So that they can help more people. Do you understand? It ain't no 3, 4, 5, no. Because we are the same kind of organization as the CAP office. Now, groceries or, things happen, but not no 3, 4 times a year. No, we're not doing that because other people be needing stuff. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ham. And folks will try to use us as a crutch. Well, y'all know I ain't going for none of it. And that's why we've been able to help as many people, because people will take advantage and think you're going to be doing something every month. No, ma'am. No, sir. We're not. No. You want me to go over a budget with you? Would you like for us to do that or what? Because, no. It's other people that need assistance. It's other people that won't even ask. And you feel like it's okay to keep coming. No. And I ain't gonna lie. I know I've said it enough that that's not a thing. We not paying your whole rent. We gonna give you a chunk of what we don't get no assistance from no other people. So there is no solidified amount that comes into our thing every single month. It's just gonna be this. It's never that. And if I didn't do things the way that I did, we wouldn't be able to help people every month. And I'm going to go through and I read the documents. I read everything. I read it, honey. Don't think I don't. And I also ask God to tell me who lying and who ain't. And he let me know. He does. So, yeah. I mean, it's not that you can't. But there are some people that thought they was going to take. Y'all, listen. When I tell y'all don't know what I did with on the backside of this too, sometimes I be irritated with folks like, I know you ain't trying to hustle us. No. No. And I don't care if you mad. No. Because this be a thing too. A lot of folks, it be crazy. And I ain't going to talk about it. We just going to leave it. But you're not hustling nobody over here. Community. Direct them to me if they asking you for money. You hear me? Do y'all hear me from now on? Direct them to me if somebody in this community asks you for money. Direct them to me. Because in our reality, not trying to be funny, even though this is our organization, my name the only one on the line, so you don't get the No. Nope. Say, well, you should talk to CERCA and see what she says about it. I'm going to pray about it, but talk to CERCA. I bet you they going to quit asking. I'll be right back. because what I want to say I can't. I'm going to be nice. Because I just got a thing talking about a soft sell. That was the word yesterday, being not nice, but a soft sell, a soft persuasion. So I'm trying to persuade y'all that if you do not want to be put on blast, you ain't going to do that no more. It makes me sad, but now y'all see why I do not care about cutting people off. Now you see why I do not care about cutting people off. Because they think because you have a good heart or that you will help, that you a sucker. Nigga, I'll sucker punch you in your eye. I ain't no sucker by a long shot. Yes, I care about people, but I don't have to let you manipulate me and take advantage of me, idiot. You hear me? People is, listen. I had every opportunity 2 years ago to get stupid, dumb, rich. Because people pay for information. People was willing to pay me $500 for 30 minutes to talk to me. What is your cost? I need to talk to you in person. Even $100 an hour and talking to 10 people is a rack a day. Plus gifts and whatever. Like, you crazy. You ain't seen my face on no commercials, no podcasts, no nothing. And that is not because I wasn't invited. This is not about money. So when people come in here and they try to take advantage of the people that are in here, it pisses me off because I don't even do it. So yeah, I be having an attitude because if anybody about to get some money back, I would not be still living the way I'm living if that's the case. I walked for the whole first year and a half that I was doing this. I did not have a car. I could have bought a car the first month. before I even thought about starting an organization. I could have changed my life drastically in 2022. That y'all was trying to buy a car. It was people, y'all was trying to get money together to give me a house, a car, all kinds of stuff. And I turned everything down. And at that time, stuff was still good. I could have got it. No problems. I did not still have to be living in a 2-bedroom apartment. And I was still walking. It was wintertime. I was still walking and catching Ubers, babe. And stupid money was coming through that account. And I instantly started to help people. You do not, and I'm not saying like, oh, whatever. I could have took a lot of different ways. And that ain't me though. I still don't. You ain't heard me ask. The last donation you heard me anytime, and really, I don't ask. I say, y'all, okay, so y'all be the one most times suggesting that we do some kind of, are we gonna help? Where are we sending the money to? I be like, hold on, wait a minute. Come on, Kayla. Wait. Don't send it yet. We got to find out what's going on. Do you hear me? So if the person that started this don't do it, you don't get to. Oh, what? I was standing there when the water filters came to Mississippi you sent. Are you serious? Are you serious? That we sent. Oh my God! Y'all. Oh my God, that is exciting, Jennifer. It makes my cheeks tight. A truckload. And did... We've never met in person. But when I say this community has been able to bless so many people, we didn't bless people we'll never meet. We gave bottled water and water filters out. Thank you, everybody. Listen, God is moving. Oh my God. Oh, wow. So if you ever think that when you send money here, it don't go where it's supposed to go, there's a witness. Our sister just put on there, her kids still got school supply. Riz just did a video. She said her kids still had school supply from last year when we sent. Quit playing. It's been a whole year. And them babies still had new school supplies. Come on. And this is why we don't do no scammers over here. You're not doing that because we actually take the money and use it for what it's supposed to be used for. Do you understand? But they don't have to tell what they got from us. You don't got to tell nobody. But just know it's people all around this United States and around the world because we haven't been able to send things out. And I followed you before you guys even planned it. No way. You spooky me, girl. Y'all hear that? I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. That's so crazy. Now, I'm about to be real vulnerable. Y'all ready? I'm about to be real vulnerable. Remember I told y'all I watched my video? I'm not going to let y'all see it, but I'm going to let y'all hear it. 3 years ago, yesterday, and I'm going to just, because remember when I told y'all I said nothing made sense? And I was by myself. Who remembers me telling y'all this? I need y'all to see this. Well, hear it. I'm not going to show y'all. Y'all ready? This is when I was broken, y'all. Oh. This is my true feelings. This is why I be telling y'all to do these too. Look. Wait a minute. But it's okay. Because I believe better is coming. Sometimes my heart is breaking. Because I know I get up what I'm supposed to be doing. But I'm hurting every day. Something that I'm doing is making a change in this world. Y'all heard that? I said I don't got absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to be doing because none of this, it don't make no sense. But I pray that whatever I'm doing, it's making a difference in this world. I was broken. You hear me? Broken. Nothing in my life made sense 3 years ago yesterday. When I tell you nothing. I was into it, my kid, like, I said, this ain't my life. Well, I don't know who life this is. You did this game. And then I said, but I trust you. Better is coming. I don't know. But whatever it is, I hope that it helps me to change the world. I hope that I better every person's life that I come in contact with. I hope that I could teach somebody something different. And when I say I was broken, y'all, that day, if I let y'all hear the rest of it, yesterday I was watching, I was like, ooh, let me sit down, because this, I forgot. I also said in there, I believe that it's people that have mistreated me. They gonna regret it soon. I said, God, I know you see. And baby, 7 months later, 7 months later, you hear me? Ow! About 6 months later, because that was August, so let me see, September, October, November, December, January 5th, 6 months later. 6 months later, they was seeing my face. In that video, I said I feel invisible. In that video, I said I feel invisible. Now I can't go outside. You ain't invisible no more, nigga. You is not invisible no more. Matter of fact, people in other countries, listen, yes, that's when y'all met me. And listen here. Now they can't go outside and sit on the porch and listen. I just got to be in the house. I really am invisible now, except for, you hear me? Oh, God, I was broken that day. That was crazy. But God has changed it. 3 years has made a great difference. No, thank you. I don't let people in my life. That's why I told y'all the other day, it don't matter what it look like. It don't matter how I feel. It don't matter how hard. Care for what you pray for. Girl. But this the thing. Since I was a little girl, I prayed for the whole world. You said, I got chills and my eyes started sweating. It's a real thing. CERCA, since I've been here, you have changed my life. And the way I teach my son, God changed it. But remember I told y'all, I said God changed my life and he can change your life for real. I said, are you tired of being a fake Christian? Do you want a relationship with God? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be the hardest thing you probably ever had to do. You're going to lose some friends. You're going to lose all kinds of things. But you're going to gain so much you won't even care. It won't even measure up. He'll make what you went through, you know what I'm saying? Right. Right. But you have to go through the ugly. You don't get to skip the Joseph experience of being in jail or Jesus. You don't get to skip that. And you don't want to, because you won't be able to stand in the place that God has put you if you don't go through that, because those things are strengthening you. You hear me? When I tell you at that moment, everybody was telling me, oh, you need to not be worried about your studies and try to get your situation together. I said, no, God told me if I take care of his business, he going to take care of my business. So every time somebody called his phone, I got to tell them what he told me to tell them, and then I just have to move on. And he did exactly that. When I worried about his souls and counseling people that I didn't even know, like you would just not believe some of the people that I've run into and how I met them, that I answered one of my most prayers, which was, please help me find my tribe. And here y'all go. Come on now. Come on. What's going on? So yeah, I'm very grateful of what God has done for us, and it makes me happy that when you go through whatever it is that whatever it is that God has you going through, your hard times, your ugly parts, and all of that, it is for where he's taking you to. You hear me? It is for what he is doing for you. Don't let nobody discount your your hard times. Because a lot of times that be when God is allowing you to see how people really feel about you. And it's going to hurt. It is not going to feel good. But I tell you this, every single person that mistreated me, they didn't have to come back by me. CERCA, I'm 50. You have no idea how much of a blessing you've been. Oh, Pumpkin. Listen, this guy, though, I can't even take the credit because, listen, if I wouldn't have let him change me, I wouldn't be able to help y'all. And that's why being fake don't help nobody. You have to be vulnerable in order for people to feel you so that they can feel God through you. You hear me? Y'all cry with me. We cry together. We sow together. This is why we have a blessed community. You give $1, you give $1, you give a prayer, you give a prayer. Do y'all know my brother, I just found out yesterday, was able to eat for the first time and keep something down? Oh, I know and my community came through. And my community came through. Well, in my community, I talked to my mama today. She said, oh, he and y'all nephew, oh, he was able to keep something down. Oh, I didn't say my community prayed. I didn't say nothing. I said, whoop, not on the same day. Not on the same day them prayers went up. It changed immediately. Ha! I didn't say, bro, I had my community praying for you. I didn't say nothing. I didn't even tell my mama, y'all prayed. I didn't say nothing. Sometimes you don't have to. You just get to see God move. Y'all didn't even need to know his name or nothing. Y'all sit him up and God said, ditto, kiddo, I get you. Beep. You hear me? You said, man, got me hiding out in the walkout cooler to drain this overflow system in my eyes. Oh, it's a real thing what we do over here. Listen. That's right. Being fake helps no one. We got to save and help each other every day. Right. It's a real thing. That's why. Do y'all think it's easy for me to get up here and tell y'all my business? It ain't. Because I know there's people that I don't mess with that be watching. And I don't like them knowing my business. But this is the only way they going to get it. But I have to move that out the way and be vulnerable. Tell stories that make me feel uncomfortable sometimes still, that I can't even believe I went through that, but thank God that I'm in my right mind afterwards. Boo, boo, boo. You hear me? Your life should, come on, God is good. And is, your life should be a testament to all the miracles, not all the problems. Let me say that again. You know what? I know how I need to say it for y'all to hear me. I know exactly how I need to say it. So I'm going to say it in words y'all understand. Don't worry about it. I got you. I know I've been changed. You said the angels in heaven done sign my name. I stepped in the water. It was cold. The angels. See, maybe y'all understand me if I do it like that. Y'all understand if I do it like that?
The Bluetooth device is ready to
Y'all. You said what now? Y'all ready? Because this is how y'all normally praise the Lord, saints. Everybody give God a good hand clap. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Come on, ain't God good? We gonna give him a hand clap. Everybody stand up. Hallelujah. Hey, this what you ready for? That's what you want? Because I can do it both ways. I'm gonna, the things you've been through. The things y'all want that? That's how you'll take it. You can't help nobody if you don't be real with God. Yeah, that's what y'all want. Listen to me, saints. God is, he's speaking loudly. And I'm getting my word here together for y'all. And I want you to know that God is in the midst of your problems. He's in the midst of your troubles, and he wants to do a miracle in your life. Come on, saints. Somebody, y'all need that? That's what you need? You didn't know I could do it like that, did you? You didn't know? I'm playing. But I'm having a Shirley moment. Mama, Shirley out there playing with God. Baby, Shirley ain't playing because Shirley's legs is all the way, all the hair is standing up on my legs. Just understand, I'm being funny, but I know some people don't respect you if you don't got this on. So here we go. Stop telling people about your troubles and tell them about the miracles God did. Show them something else. They done heard your horrible life 1,652 times. They heard. They need to hear how you made it through. They need to hear how he came in the midnight hour and touched your family member's body, touched your pockets, touched your landlord, touched your boss not to fire you. Okay, gave you a raise when you didn't deserve it because you've been stealing time the whole time you've been there. But God is good even when you're not. That's what y'all want. Every single person that laughed at me, they had to eat their words. And it wasn't because I asked God to do nothing bad to them. I asked God to genuinely bless them because I understand that hurt people hurt people. But I'm not going to hurt you because I'm hurt. I'm going to ask God to heal me. And then I ain't got to be right here with you no more. But if I hurt you back, that means I got to do this again. I don't like repeating nothing. So I'm going to tell you how I messed up, and I'm going to tell you how God fixed it for me. Because most times, if it ain't no parent stuff, it's your fault that you went through that. But it's always easier to blame other people instead of saying, this is the situations you put yourself into. But God was good enough to you to not make you live out what you really deserved. Come on, somebody. I know some of y'all won't take it if it ain't in preacher form, so then I had to give y'all that. I'm sorry. I'm back to CERCA now. Moving on. The Reverend has left the building. Back to that nigga. Gotta be versatile. You gotta know how to do both. You said, oh, I love to hear that nigga back in town now. And you know, the Reverend didn't left. The Reverend didn't left. Yep. The Rev has left the building. You hear me? You said it's the switch up for me. Listen, I told you I could do both. I can do both. I choose not to do the other. You hear me? And sometimes it come out because what's in you is in you. But that I just want to talk so they can hear me. I don't want them to see that. That's one of the biggest lessons I learned. Take accountability for yourself. Ooh, Keish. Listen. Wait. Was that Keish? Did I say that right? No, that's Kiva. Sorry. You hear me? If you gonna tell your horrible stories, please tell the miracle better than you told the horrible part. Hello, somebody. You said this concludes our WRU pastoral intermission. If you didn't catch it, you just missed it. Listen, hilarious. Listen, that was a guest speaker, the Rev. We had us a guest speaker for all of 7 minutes. They just coming in, everybody gonna give a little bit, and then then the real pastor gonna come up and talk. Listen here, orientation, right? We trying to see how you gonna fit in our church. Come on, I hear this. Listen, every time I need to quit watching that man. Listen. What's going on over here? What I miss? Okay. All right now. Listen. So with that, listen, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. If you do what you're supposed to do, God gonna send the people that need to listen to you right to your way. You hear me? That's why I said I'm going to. You said all this pain, but God gave me beauty for ashes. Come on now, come on. You hear me? You want to go back to your old life? Be honest. Y'all want to go back to your old life? Thank you. Who want to go back to your old life? He carried me when I couldn't walk. Okay. He's still carrying you now. How about y'all over here? You want to go back to your old life? Your regular life? The way Dad directed me right back in this class let me know I was meant to be here. Well, you should have just stayed around the first time. You can't run from everything. And look at you. You didn't want to love me, and now you do. Matter of fact, you be sticking your hands under the door when I'm on the toilet and everything. Can't even poop in peace because Queen's knocking on the door talking about she got to get her toothbrush out the thing. You hear me? And sticking her fingers under the door while I'm trying to talk to my friends on the phone. So, look at you. Should have just stayed over here. I told you stay home. You wouldn't have got in trouble. Mama said you should just stay home. You already know I'm talking to Queen. You already know who I'm talking. Dad got a sense of humor. He sure do. He sure do. It's a lot of people that got redirected over here, but they had talked so crazy that I probably had already blocked them, so they hear is user 24630. I'm happy you here. Very happy you came back. You said not to the old life. I've missed a few and now I'm right back. Come on. Literally hear your voice when I haven't been in class. Hilarious. I just stay on the porch. I'm never leaving. You know what? Not I stay on the porch, but I ain't going nowhere. I mean, I can hear everything you saying in there, Auntie Sis. Yeah, I heard you. I'm just out here on the porch watching the streets. I almost ran off simply because I mistook something that you said, but God directed me right back. That's why a lot of people left. And that's why people are still leaving daily. It's okay. See, this ain't like normal church. People probably thought I was being funny or being sarcastic in the beginning of this when I said, listen, this is not church. You can leave at any time. You do not have to be here. You are not forced to be here, especially if you feel like I'm going to deal with you. You fuss, but you be right, though. Oh. That's a kiss on your forehead. Because guess what? People that love you tell you the harsh truth. Some people, and I'm not saying you, a lot of people are so used to people telling them what they want to hear, but they wonder why their life don't change. No, that's not the kind of friend I am. Because then that means I'm going to have to keep hearing the same story, baby. No, we're going to get to the solution. And most people be like, she don't know me, but God do. I don't ever have to know you, but my dad do. And anytime you said it was a misunderstanding on my part and God made sure I understood that. Listen, but this is the thing though. I wish I had people that wasn't trying to control me when I was in church and that was really trying to grow me when I was in church. You hear me? You hear me? Don't try to control me. Grow me. I don't try to control. No, matter of fact, I be trying to point y'all in the direction of the information you need. But baby, you're gonna do what you're gonna do with it because that don't affect my life at all. I don't want to control nobody. I can barely control myself. You said that's why you left? Oh, you talking about church. Beat me down and brought me back up. Thanks. Y'all gonna quit telling people. See, okay. Can y'all please stop telling people that I'm abusive? Okay. You spent I didn't spin the block a few times. I know some faces y'all be like, hey, I'll be like, yeah, they didn't left and came back. Mm-hmm. I've witnessed a lot of people leave and seeing them come right back. Come on, Creole girl. I'm here until there's no internet. Yes, baby. Some of them back as user 24630 or a different name. Listen. I'm trying to tell you. Because this is the thing. It don't have nothing to do with me. You said, but you say you gonna hit us to the white meat. Uh-huh. It's the truth. Not abusive, disciplinary. I agree. I'm the dean. But Dad told us that lying is a sin. I will not tell people you are not abusive. I'm disciplinarian. I'm the disciplinarian. You know what? They gotta have the disclaimer. I'm growing tomatoes over here now. Oh, in South Africa, you is growing tomatoes? What kind? When you gotta go see this person, I mean what? This is why I is around here, so I mean, I'm the dean. When you gotta go to the dean's office, you done did something you ain't supposed to do, or you got to be rewarded for something. It's only 2 reasons you go to the dean. But Miss Annalise is in South Africa, y'all. She said she growing her tomatoes and is. What part of South Africa are you in, Annalise? Please tell us. Laugh out loud. I have to take breaths. I get overwhelmed. It do be a lot. I know how y'all think I feel. To trust them over here and cry and be happy after that. Come on. I keep coming back and going back to the knee brace days. Come on. Yes. I stay in the dean's office and do there is a permanent seat for you. I just moved a comfortable seat in here because I know you're going to take a nap and cut up still. So I just leave your blanket. Johannesburg. Did y'all hear that? Y'all cousin in Johannesburg, South Africa, is growing tomatoes. And is. Congratulations on your stuff growing. And is. And I ask God to let you grow some more stuff. What he gonna do when the Lord's for you? What he gonna do when the Lord is for you? Listen, it's been some good news today. I needed this. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Come on, Annalise. Congratulations. I hope you get some more stuff growing too, girl. Listen here. Yeah. You said that's where your daughter-in-law was from, South Africa. Interesting. So we got us some international students and stuff. We got a lot of international students. I be trying to tell y'all, our dad did his big one over here. And this is why we not going to let nobody hustle nobody. Because we are trying to do it the way that God says it's supposed to be done. And it's not the easy way. It's not the most welcome way. It's not the most, you said this class is not for the weak. Irene! Why you say that? Y'all gonna quit. Have you ever seen, Matilda? Wait a minute, not right. That means you agree? Who else agree that this class is not for the weak before I keep talking? I missed so many lives and I had to get in this one. I feel invisible right now. Don't feel invisible. I just said that in my class. You are not invisible. But that's crazy because I just said that. Uh-huh. I agree. It's for the resilient. I do. It's not. Oh, oh. The weak are definitely who need to be in here. Listen, survival of the fittest. Girl, you know this class is not for the weak. Y'all playing. I'm not saying nothing because I don't ever want to be in the dean's office. Oh, you'll get there. Everybody gets there eventually. We got to have a face-to-face, honey. I tried to put my friend on. She couldn't handle it. Oh! Okay, well, let's have an open forum then. What? My sister couldn't take it. Wow. I have suffered from depression my whole life, and I always felt invisible until I came here. That made me happy. Who was here when we had study about the pink salt and where it came from? So they was here. Listen, I remember getting my hand slapped because I forgot to say please. Yeah. She said it's too much. I'm not everybody taste. I'm not everybody taste. God got somebody for everybody, but the people that got a strong back, they be around. They be, cause y'all, and it be worse in person. Yeah, my sister finally came here and doing her thing with her prep, and I'm so proud. I know that's right. Go on and get yourself. Listen, I got check for defending the DDF and did drop dead friend. You don't ever get to do that. Not when they bother me, girl. That's why I be mad. Like, wait a minute, they not even talking to you. Why are you saying something? They getting on my nerves. My back barely be holding up, girl. Your back real strong. I asked a question about clothing and got popped. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, well, you're soldiers now, ain't you? You're soldiers now, ain't you? Look at it. You used to fall apart in the world. You're soldiers now, ain't you? Y'all strong. Them heads is hard now. Shoot, it whipped you into shape. That's all. That's it. Had to toughen you up. You know what I mean? Get your stomach muscles strong. You said, listen. I said if you a jellyback Christian, you're not gonna like it over here. But did we die? Right, Miss Duncan. But did you die? I love it. But did you die? It's not bad. I've been here since 22. Never been in detention. I'm getting my whooping. But did you die? But did you die though? You didn't. You said almost. Well, I always was a little stubborn. You said you taught us don't take no nonsense. Come on. Because people think because you worship God that you an idiot. She got soft in the last years. We had her when she was fresh. I am a little softer. You ain't lying. It's like when I had my first 2 kids and then when I had my second one. Yep. You right. You right. And I'm tired. I am tired. I keep telling y'all every other month. I did not think this was going to go longer than 6 months. 3. I typed and then deleted so many comments. Let me not say that. CERCA might not like that. Say what you feel, though. Don't do that now. I always want y'all to be yourself. Just be polite when you be yourself. I'm not the only one to get to say what I want to say over here. That's why I like y'all. That's why I like y'all, though. I do. And if I offended y'all or y'all didn't like it, y'all will email me. Y'all do not care. I done got plenty of emails like, sis, and baby, we been here 2.5 years. Come on. And is. But guess what? Your children don't just take anything. Your husband or your wife don't just take anything. And what I mean by that is y'all not just taking nothing from the doctors. You all are looking into things. Your children don't just take their friends at their word, because they're learning to look deeper into things. So you making the decision to ask God, okay, I don't know this crazy lady, whatever, but I'm going to stay around and just see what's up. Even if you have left and came back 1,000 times. This ain't church. You can leave and come back as many times as you need to. Because I'm not going to plant water and I can't do all of them. I'm here to throw out the seeds, and then God going to take, you said I'm going to stick beside her. I love y'all. I mean, you have to know. Remember I said there's people that are here for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. Some people are lifetimers. Some people are lifers. I've gotten off a couple lives and had to check myself. I be having to check myself. Y'all don't think God tell me when I go too far? For real. Y'all don't think he beat up on my head? And that's why I come back and say, hey, if I was offensive or if I offended somebody yesterday, I'm sorry. He beats up on my head. Okay? So don't think y'all the only one. I stop myself from saying stuff. Yes, I do be going way too far sometimes, and he'll let me know. You said I seen God correct you in the middle of class, and you immediately apologize, right? That's why when people come over here trying to talk about, like, I'm getting worship, bro, do you know I get popped in the middle of class too? What are you talking about? You don't come over here with that stupid stuff. We all get in trouble. Listen, no, but I be offensive sometimes, or I didn't listen. I am not above, and God will time out me. Come on, I am not above reproving. I know some pastors or who ministers and leaders be like, oh no. Now God checks me. But do y'all understand that that's the main reason that I don't necessarily have somebody that's right over me? Okay, Kiva, I love you. Do you understand? If God had never taught me and trained me, because I didn't have a pastor for a very long time. You said I start class in the corner and work my way out. Hilarious. Listen, you hear me? I had to get to a point where, because, okay, people be like, oh, you're supposed to have a leader, blah, blah, blah. Who was Moses' leader when he was out in those 40 years? Who was the leader that told him to go to the Temple Mount or the mountain to talk to God? Everybody is not going to be in a situation. No. 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 Who was over Moses when they was out in the what's the name? Who was leading Moses? After he got the people, who was leading Moses? God. Aaron and his sister were his helpmates. God was leading Moses. Okay? Abraham. Do you understand? Not everybody. Okay, let's ask this. Who was leading John the Baptist when he was in the wilderness? Who was John the Baptist pastor when he was on the Isle of Patmos? Because he wasn't with Jesus. Because priests didn't show up till a certain time. You hear me? Priests did not start showing up until a while. So who was leading the people before God allotted priests? The Levites are the royal priesthood, right? Aren't the Levites the royal priesthood? Ain't that who the priesthood was given to? The Levites? So then before the royal priesthood, who was leading those people if there were no priests? God. And people are like, what does this have to do with anything? Okay. What about when it's a crime to go to church and your pastor can't preach openly and y'all can't meet openly? Who will lead you then? The person that God has put in your life as a leader or as a mentor or whatever should only be confirming what God already told you. You hear that? The person that God has put over, like a spiritual father, mother, whatever, over you or in your life, I won't say over you, but in your life, should only be confirming what God had, because your relationship and you hearing from God, hearing from me should only be a secondary thing. There should already be something dropped down in your spirit, and then God is just telling me who need what confirmation, and then I'm just spouting out what, so you can hear that he heard you praying or whatever the situation, whatever it is that you need. I'm only the confirmation. You hear me? Was it Nathan that went and visit? Nathan the prophet is the one that told David that his baby was going to pass away, right? Right? Wasn't it Nathan the prophet? It was, right? Okay. So Nathan the prophet only confirmed to David what he already knew. David knew he messed up when he slept with that man's wife. And he also knew when he had him unalived. David was already going through it, but he was the king, so he was going to act like whatever. But that's why he didn't make no big old fuss when they said the baby was gone and wasn't coming back. He knew. Nathan was only putting in his face what he already knew. Right or wrong? David, before Nathan ever came to David, and told David that he sinned against God. David knew he sinned against God because he was close with God. And y'all already know, anytime you do something, sometimes while you on your way to do something wrong, gotta be messing with your stomach and messing with your mind. So then a person that's over you shouldn't be telling you nothing really that you don't know as far as like certain things go. They only confirming what God already told you. That's what blows me about ministers and bishops that tell people they supposed to come to them before they make a decision. Who is you? What about me going to God first? Well, if God wants you to know, he gonna tell me. What? Why he can't tell me? You said he tried to change the outcome. I mean, yeah, God, please help my baby, but he already knew. Because that's why he didn't get mad. Once the baby was dead, he got up and he started eating. He knew what he was asking for forgiveness for himself, for sure. Because he knew why the baby was going. God, forgive me, forgive my child. Yeah, every parent gonna pray, but David was getting his life right with God. He knew. Because if you do it, then all the men in your community gonna do it. And I can't let that be. So all the men that look up to you for being a just man and a man of God, I cannot let that I can't let that go unpunished. Because all the men in your kingdom move like you. And you will start a trend that I'm not okay with. And look it. Because sexual immorality was in the father, guess who it ended up being in too? A few of his boys. Because David's other son, Adonijah or whatever, didn't he hurt his sister? One of his sons raped his sister. And then Solomon, whole heart, got taken away from God at the end because of sexual immorality. So no, even though God let his baby go and he still let him reign, that trickled down through his bloodline. Like I knew I had come and be invisible to remind God, God is good. He heard me pray. Yeah, you're not invisible. I just said that on my thing today. Was you here for that part? And Elise? When I said I felt invisible and God had me, I didn't realize, I meant to tell y'all this. This is for you. When you feel invisible, God has you in a cocoon because the devil is going to try to stop what you're getting ready to do. So he it's like an invisibility cloak. Because the devil looking to stop you because he already know God is, y'all got to think, the devil's a spiritual being. So he can see stuff coming in the spirit that we can't see because he's a spiritual being and we're natural. Yeah. That's why you put a butterfly in a cocoon so it has time to transform before the predators can get to it, and then it can fly higher than its predators. You see what I'm saying? Because every time God had me tucked away, it's because the enemy would have tried to fumble what it is that God was going to do. So he gave you an invisibility cloak. I realize that now. And from other times in my life where I felt invisible, I didn't realize that the enemy was sending his lions out. And if I was out in the open, they could plot and prey on me. You said, well, I just got all the goosebumps because God has me invisible right now and it hasn't felt great. It don't. I already know. Try being invisible for 10 or 12 years. A whole cocoon. You heard me? But now I've been flying all around the world. My auras was going to need to be strong. I travel around the world every day. You see what I'm saying? And oh my God. See, God is always just amazing. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. And I'm flying over the haters, flying over the haters. You know what I'm saying? The people you used to be trying to step on me and snatch me out the tree. So I couldn't ease up there. I had the birds pecking in my head, everybody all in my business. Oh yeah, I went through all of it. And I hated the cocoon for a long time. For the beginning of the cocoon, I did not like it. I'm going to be honest, because I was used to people seeing me. But when God, you said, I think I'm invisible right now, and only a few can see me, but I don't know. Yeah, no, it's a real thing. Because guess what? If everybody can see you, they can keep you distracted. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They go through a chemical metamorphosis, right? A physical metamorphosis and a chemical metamorphosis. You're right. Yeah. Mm. That's why I said it's people looking for me now. I guarantee you it is because of the conversations that we had. Because of the conversations that we had years ago. These same conversations I be having with y'all. And the things are happening now. Remember I told you, and people be like, hey, it's for horses. Ain't no way. I said what I said, and I'm moving on. There's nothing else to talk about right now. You hear me? I'm okay. Because you know what? That cocoon is like being under his wing. And the reason that he hides you under his wing, right? He said, come on and get under my wing. If a bird is big enough, they can hide their baby or whatever, and you can't even see it tucked in their wing. So from this side, you just see the bird. You don't know that if I open like this, my baby bird is tucked in here. You hear me? Keep him from the wind and the rain and all of those different things. You understand? Can't nobody see you from this side if you tucked under God's wing. It ain't till they get closer to God that they can even see you. Did you hear what I said? I'm going to back up and I'm going to say that again. When you are close to God and under his wing, if they not trying to get close to God, they won't be able to see you. The only way for them to see you is they going to have to come closer to God. And then they'll be able to see you. Quit trying to make people see you that ain't supposed to see you. The closer they get to God, they'll see you. That's why I said, if they ain't trying to see God, I don't want to see them. People think I be trying to be funny. I'm not joking. If you're not trying to learn, and I'm not pushing religion, I'm saying, do you want to learn to live a better life? They got nothing to do with going to church. It don't got nothing to do with how you dress and all of this. What type of person are you? And this is why, like, even with dating, I'm not tripping. Because the closer whoever he is get to God, the closer he gonna get to me. Because if I stay right here, the only way you gonna even see me for real is if you close to God, you won't even get to see me. So I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad about friends that walk through. I told y'all, the closer you get to God, people is gonna start falling off because they don't plan on getting close to him. And I ain't talking about church. I'm talking about a real relationship. They don't want that. They want that surface stuff. No, I'm good. We're going over there with your surface stuff then. You said I'm crying tears of joy right now. All the way in Johannesburg, South Africa, girl. Come on, Juliet. And today was the day. Listen, God knows what we all need. It's not a coincidence that I just watched that yesterday and it broke me down. And I was like, ooh, I remember when my life was like that. But guess what? He changed it, and I'm a living witness that he will change your life. As long as you can stay close to him, it don't have to make sense. But it will later. You hear me? They do start getting scared of you. It's a real thing. Get close to God, and the people that's supposed to be close to you, they'll already be close to, or they're moving towards God for sure. They are. And if they're not really moving towards God, they'll move away from you. Because you can only fake certain stuff for so long. It's hard to be fake. I told y'all, it's hard to be fake. It's hard to be fake, and that's why fake people was always mad. They always angry. They always irritated. They all because they fake, and it's hard living two lives when you could just be who you are, and then all of that falls off. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah, they avoid you at all costs. So you can skip through life and ain't nobody gonna be in your way. See, y'all be looking around like who right here. God be like, I cleared the way for you because it was all them distractions in your way and you couldn't come to me. I've been calling you. But you couldn't see me over all of the people that you had in my way. I had cleared the walkway for you. So you had a straight shot to me and you kept telling people, oh no, that's okay. You could get in front of me. Oh no, okay. No. That's a conversation I always have with myself. It's hard to be fake. It sure is. God moved the people out of the way so I could walk on my destiny, honey. Thank you. Thank you. What? Because if they there, you're not going to move. If they there, you're not going to read. If they there, they're going to keep you so you can't read, so you can't focus, so you can't pray. They're going to be there in the way. I told you, people used to call my phone. I'd be like, what's up? If you just start talking about random stuff and this ain't nothing, all right, I'm reading. I'm going to call you back. I don't want to hear that. I'm about to turn my music back on and get back in my zone and see what else God want to teach me today. Yeah. I don't want no parts of it. I prayed that prayer and he sure did show me it. I only talked to 2 people. I'm trying to tell you, I was very late to work this morning, but my boss was very understanding and even told me I do a phenomenal job and he doesn't want anything to happen to my job. Just looked up phenomenal definition. Come on. And is. And is. And is. Oh, see, and this is the thing. But see, this is the thing, Sarah. Remember I told you, when you go on and connect with God, you be a light in a dark world. And people don't even know why they like you. They just do. And they think you're the best thing since sliced bread. And it's not you. It be God. But it do be you because you had to let God change you into you. Yeah, that's it. You just said, yep, and you was typing and I was talking. We just said the same thing. Confirmation. I'm trying to tell you, those phone calls are definitely fewer and shorter. I'm trying to tell you. Favor ain't fair, Sarah. F-A-F. Favor. I'm sorry. Yeah, favor ain't fair. F-A-F. Favor ain't fair. It ain't. I don't got nothing to do with that. I used to feel bad for the favor that was on my life. I do not any longer. I didn't choose the favor. The favor chose me. You hear that? Did you hear what I said? I didn't choose the favor. The favor chose me. So, you hear me? And I'm grateful for favor. Listen, I'm grateful for favor. Favor has, no matter what state I lived in, no matter what, favor ain't fair, but it sure do feel good. Now, it don't feel good. I mean, there can be people around you that will make you feel like your favor is a burden. They don't want you to be happy in your favor. You hear me? There's some folks like that too. They'll try to make you feel bad about the favor that's on your life because it's not on their life. Don't worry about it. You just keep on pushing. You hear me? Favor ain't fair, but it feel good. It do. And I've even, like I said, even when I was in the shelter, God still gave me favor in the shelter. I done seen favor everywhere. In the strip club, in the regular club, at the office, I done seen favor in every situation. I don't care. And that's why I'm not talking about, oh, this. No. The favor is in the crazy situations when you shouldn't, and it do, and all of this. I have a coworker that keeps trying to get me to say negative things to him. Come on, you trying to block my blessing if you don't move out my way, Raggedy? It be people that be trying to get under your skin and I want to argue with you. I ain't arguing with nobody. When I don't, he say, you changed. Well, thank God. Ooh! No, he don't. So he try to get you to argue with him, and then when you won't, he said, oh, well, good that you changed. Why the hell is you trying to get under my skin, weirdo? I be trying to tell y'all it's people like that on this planet, baby. They don't be having nothing to say. They just used to argue. They think they having conversations and everything and don't be making no damn sense. I be trying to tell you. I be trying to tell y'all. Yeah, people be wanting to see if your changes, and that's how I know, like a lot of the people that come in here, they don't think I can feel their spirit, that you want to come in here and interrupt the lesson because it's hitting you in your throat. That don't got nothing to do with me. I told them, I see you, girl. They don't like when you tell them that. They do not like when you tell them I can see you. They don't like it. They do not like that. Because they think that you can't see them, but you can. And like I told y'all, my boss told me, I told that heifer to have a blessed day. I'm trying to tell you. Why do you want to steal my good energy? Be trying to change the subject real quick, don't they, nephew? Trying to switch it up. And that's why I be like, hold up, wait a minute. So let me clarify the way that you're saying this to me before I pop off. I don't want to... Ain't that crazy? People will push your buttons, and now you see why I just stay clear. Because I'm not about to be arguing with you. Why do you... But does that not go back to the people that are miserable? They want everybody to be... They always irritable, always whatever. They want you to feel that too. They can see joy radiating off of you. They can see happiness no matter what your situation is, no matter what you're going through. People be envious of that. I don't know why she's smiling, her and them kids over there struggling, girl, because you don't know the blessings we just got. You on the outside looking in. You don't know what God did for me today. I don't got no reason to be sad. You hear me? And they be hateful, yeah. Want to down your name and talk crazy? Well, I prayed the other day before work and was just talking to Dad. When I went to log in, I couldn't. I was off the whole day. Girl, gotta give you rest, honey. It takes a lot not to answer, but you in self-control, and when you don't answer, God do. You heard it? When you don't answer, God do. They'll be apologizing real soon. Because now he about to tap dance on their head like this. That's why I be like, do whatever you want. Just please leave me alone. Go over there. He got a special combo set up for him. Dee pop pop pop. A dee pop pop pop. Like literally, he about to tap dance on that head, baby. Gone over there. Leave me alone. I'm trying river dancing on them niggas. I'm trying to tell you, doing it. Look. Nigga. And once I learned, oh yeah, I don't got... Go away. Nigga out of breath. I'm out of shape. Moving on in. You don't know how it is. Okay. With that. Going over there. Please and thank you. Like I said, every person, when I was in my most vulnerable stages, and they did things to hurt me or make me feel away, I watched God pay them back. I didn't have to wish no bad on them, talk crazy, nothing. But they always come back in my life. I don't be looking for them. They come and watch my life secretly. I don't go looking through none of their stuff. You hear me? It blows me. Because I don't care. And not, I don't care in like whatever. Just, I'm happy that I learned my true feeling, your true feelings for me. I'm happy that when you thought I was at my lowest or whatever it is, that you let your real feelings out. You speaking all facts. I used to be one of them miserable people, and I was so hungry to make others miserable like I was. No. For real. Thank you for being honest. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard your cousin? Y'all heard that? Y'all cousin said, I used to be one of the miserable people, hungry to make somebody else miserable. I know. Or confused people, they be wanting you to, they try to make it like you confused. No, you're confused. I'm not confused, honey. Oh, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, actually I do. But you're confused. And then you can just keep switching the subjects. I'm not confused. I'm not. Listen. I don't do miserable people. I'm trying to tell you. And you realize how much better your life is when you want to be happy and make other people happy. Then you see more happiness. And that's what people that are miserable and always listen. I'm happy you're not a miserable person no more. It made me very, very happy. It does. And I'm grateful you was honest. Because a lot of people, when they came here, didn't know they was miserable Missies and miserable Melissas and miserable Monas and messy Monas and messy Missies and messy Melissas. Some people just can't see a person happy. It confuses them. It does. And it makes them angry. It do. Especially if they feel like you're beneath them. How dare you be happy? And I'm not, and I have more than you. That's normally what it like be boiling down to. Right? I got more than you, and I'm happy. So how dare you have less than me and still be happy? And I'm not even happy, and I have more than you. They be crazy. Look at it. Most of the rich people mean and nasty. Most of the homeless people are sweet as pie. Will give you the shoe off their back if they got it. Help you, get you information, try to protect you. Ain't that crazy? A rich person is trying to stay rich. A lot of people that don't have much, they'll share what they got. Period. And a lot of times, rich people be miserable. No matter how much they try to make us believe they happy, they not. That's why I said don't get caught up in people talking about chasing the bag and all of that, because what's happening at home that you don't ever want to be there? That you're always out somewhere else in somebody else's business. Most rich get rich from being stingy. Come on. Come on. And taking from people that have less than them. They don't have no problem taking from people that have less than them. And ain't about to help do nothing. Yes, they was just in a bad situation at the time. Listen, it's a real thing. I learned so much living in this world, and I done met all kind of people. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you. But all of the people that I met, that was, I hate to say it. You can look on the internet, and the people that are supposed to have the most and be this and that, they be miserable. They have to pretend to be happy and that everything is perfect. Look at the whole situation with old girl that was with Diddy. Cassie. We would have never thought that girl was going through none of the stuff that she was going through. And she was, getting $500,000 a month? when she was his girlfriend or whatever. I don't know how much the money was, $250,000 a month or something. This is why they think everyone want to steal from them. Yeah. But think about it. And I'm not bringing up her tragedy, but I'm just saying, on the outside, would you have ever thought that that's what she was going through? That he was forcing her to do all of those things? That she got to turn tricks to get that money, so really he ain't giving her nothing. She working for it. I do so much listening at work, and it speaks to their true character. Yeah. Yeah. You hear me? She wasn't getting nothing for free. She's working for that money. Okay. You too. You hear me? So you think about those things, and you think about what is perceived as being one thing and what really is. I went to my one day and went to walk through the door, and it was like a force field. Pushed me out the door, got right in my car and left, haven't been back. I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got to tell me twice not to come back over here. You do not have to tell me twice not to come back over here, honey. No. God, I told you, my stomach, if I get in your presence and my stomach move wrong, and it's like, I don't know, be knowing how to explain that feeling, but I've learned to listen. Where I used to just be like, girl, you tripping because you don't trust nobody. Nah. That don't be it. God be letting us know. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to ask for confirmation, and he'll give it to you. And people be mad when you don't got to go through them to get no information. And that's why I be telling y'all, I don't know everything. So you'll need to go to God first. Hey, you'll need to go to God and ask God what he got to say. And then come on into class, and we'll just see if it's confirmed in here one of these days. Because I don't know what to tell you unless he tell me some. The knowing feeling. Yes, Kayla. And you be like, maybe I don't need to come to these kind of shindigs no more. I'm going to go, y'all. I'm good. I'm going to just go ahead. I got some laundry and stuff I got to do. Y'all have a good time. Turn up for me, y'all. I got to go. And then you be like, I'm never coming over here again. I don't even want to be a part of nothing that's in this place. I don't like it here. Yeah. It's many of people. Anytime I ask God something, you talk about it the next day. Listen. Well, thank you, God, for letting me be confirmation. And see, this is why I be angry, too, when people be trying to control my class. That's why I don't like that. Because all of us are not praying for the same things. All of us don't need confirmation about the same things. So when people try to get me to get back to the book and post the scripture or get off of what it is, you don't know who needs to hear this right now. Just like God had me go all the way in there and find that video. Y'all know how to go all the way back 2 years. You know how many pictures and videos I take? And then go and listen and pause and listen and pause and rewind it right to the place so that Annalise all the way in South Africa can hear about feeling invisible. But he let me find it yesterday. She said I done missed all kind of lies. She wasn't even here yesterday when I was talking about being invisible. But she's here today. God didn't have me play it for y'all yesterday. He had me play it for y'all today. You hear me? I was going to play it, and I was like, you know what? I'll just tell them about it. And then it came back up today. When the person that was in class needed to hear about being invisible. It's a real thing. This is why you got to be 100% and just let God use you and be in yourself, because then the people that need what the seeds they need out of your tree, they going to get them. Yeah. You said pretty much, whoever said that on TikTok. Listen, this is the thing. My thing is this. I'm not perfect. I'm just a vessel. And I've let other people use me and abuse me. So I figured it's more beneficial to let God use me. And everybody didn't understand why I stayed in abusive relationships or friendships or whatever. They still had something to say then, right? But those people were using me for whatever it was that they was getting from me. Okay, I'm going to let God use me, and I get way more. And I'm not just talking about physical things. When I let people of the world use me, I was broken down. I was destitute always. And I'm talking about emotionally, spiritually, sometimes financially. But God, anytime he used you, he's always going to replenish whatever he took. Whatever he take from you, he going to replenish it. So if you allow him to use you, you always going to reap the benefits of something, even if it ain't immediate. Because it takes time for seeds and fruits to grow. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to let him do it, and then I don't got to worry about it. You understand? I was what the heck? So I'm going to just let him use me. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm moving on after that. You hear me? I didn't let other people use me. We all have. We didn't let our homegirls, supposed homegirls, use us. We didn't let men and women use our bodies. You let other people use us, it didn't benefit you much. Those things all have passed away. But when I do what God is asking me to do and I allow him to use me, my life just gets better. And I'm not, come on. Come on, man. Come on, Jace. Jobs. You said, what did it benefit you? Letting God use you, having you talk to people or whatever it is he have you do, you always going to come up. It don't got to be right now. It could be later, but you going to come up. He give you peace of mind. He take, you hear me? He give you peace of mind. He take heaviness off of you. He give you a whole bunch of stuff you didn't have at first. So I'm not trading in. Listen, I love y'all. This is the thing. We in this together. Just like that young lady came in here, Miss Pisces Nation. I didn't know she followed us and she was down. Now look, if I would have been a liar. Y'all just thought about something. I could have lied and said we sent stuff down there. Didn't even know we had somebody in our community that was going to go check and see. We about to see if she knew it. And we didn't find out about it until almost 2 years later. We didn't find out that there was a person in our community. She held that for at least 2 years. Because we did that in 22, wasn't it? It wasn't 23. It was 22. Was it 22 or 23? Either, 1 year or 2 years. For our baby to come in here and say, no, I was right there when they was delivering and stuff. You hear me? That kind of stuff makes it better when you allow God to use you, and then you get to see the fruit, but not from your mouth, from other people's mouth. You see what I'm saying? I sowed the seeds, right? But other people have came by and watered y'all. Other people have came by and gave you a message, and you got to see God grow like fruit in your life. I'm about to cry all day. I've been looking for a pre-K for my son. I almost gave up. I'm on my way home. So sad. And God led me to a church where they have free. Oh, okay. Oh, he already paid for it, honey. Everything. Y'all be playing. Because you want it to come when you want it. That be the thing. You want it to come when you want it. And that ain't how he wanted to be. That ain't how he wanted to be. Yes, the wind is in my eyes again. Oh, you said the wind in you got a little rock in there or something. It's raining in your house. Listen. It's not, listen, this is a thing. It don't, Everything that you have, your situations, right, Steph? Your situations are so that you can tell somebody else how to get closer to God. Now, their experiences might not be yours, but your experience will help them through what they are getting ready to go through. Does that make sense? You hear me? It might not be exactly word for, like I done told y'all some of my experiences. Come on, God is good. See, God know what you need. So there have been other situations that I've talked about, and you might not be in that exact same situation, but you're dealing with something similar. I get goosebumps. I just asked earlier this week because I wasn't feeling them. But today, listen, it's a real thing. This is my thing, y'all. God knows what we need, all of us. He knows. But the best thing to do, ask God to use you. We didn't let everybody use us. We be all broke down because they don't give what we receive. I mean, we don't receive what we give and all of that. Let God use you. It might be difficult at first because you're not used to it. Because he don't use you like other people use you. You know, we're used to humans using us. But the way that he uses you is different. And it's more fulfilling. I'm about to go though, y'all. I'm going through a similar situation right now. God making me wait on him. I'm trying to tell you. Write it down. Everything that you feel, write it down. I promise you. I promise you. I got so many vlogs on my phone of me just, whatever I feel in a moment. I don't care if I had to step out and just be like, God, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I trust you. And it's not always going to be like this. I have a time and date stamp. You hear me? Because you want to understand what you're supposed to learn. So you can go back and look at your old self and say, oh, I know the lesson. Right? Come on. You said I got a check from the insurance for $3,550. Hallelujah! That be making me happy too. I told you, gotta put a little change in your pocket. He'll put a little change in your pocket. He will put some change in your pockets. When he use you, he gonna make it. Hey, it's all right. You said from the hailstorm, but remember I told you sometimes it gotta be a problem for God to rain down some stuff on you? We just talked about it. Let the trouble come so you can get the blessing. Plenty of people that been upside down on their car and gotta let them total their car. And then the insurance company don't want to fool with it. Okay? So they just go on and junk the car and give you your little check. But you was really saying you tired of paying these car payments anyway. You said, yep, it's totaled. Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about your car? You talking about your car? I thought you was talking about the house. Like the siding. That's what I thought. I did not think you was talking about no car. Interesting. Okay. Because I sure have been saying I'm tired of paying. I'm trying to tell you. Just don't complain because he don't necessarily say how he gonna take it away. And that be the thing. And it might not be on the day that you thought it was gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But if he hear you now, just make sure you write down that that's what you're saying. Don't be walking around with no attitude talking about, because remember what you said. You said it. Sometimes. Oh, I know. I don't be complaining, okay? Because when you give it to, you be like, ooh, I'm tired. And he said, okay. Well, wait. I was gonna be tired on Saturday, not Friday. I didn't know you was gonna move that fast there with them. Look and see if they doing some recalls. You never know. Might be a chunk of change you can get. I would be looking at recall, whatever kind of car you get. Might be some money waiting on you, Rika. Might be some money waiting on you. That's cash I get to keep. Car paid off. I was telling Dad I'm in debt. Come on. He be listening. I be trying to tell y'all he do. This is not about jumping and hollering all the time. I be wanting to see results. You hear me? I be wanting to see results. You said y'all need to stay out my business. Oh, now we at your house? Come on, Rico. Come on. We at your nephew's house. We done pulled up. Toot. Come on and get on the bus. Come on. We done been in there. We done been by everybody's house today. I guess you thought we was going to miss your house. We ain't forgot about you, nephew. Choo. We out here. Come on. Get in. Hurry up. I done pulled out and bagged up in the driveway. You just hop in the back and come on too. Come on. We up here. We here. They don't never be ready to come outside. Yeah, we at your house too. Yeah. We didn't went all the way around and then came back. You thought we forgot. We knew you was in there asleep, so we was gonna let you get up and get dressed and stuff. Yeah. That's what we did. Listen, y'all. This is a thing. My allergies. Every time I come in here. God know what we all need, family. And that's a real thing. And the closer that you get to God, the more he will be in your house. The more he will, your thoughts become the thoughts. And it ain't like we know code. We not know code or nothing because we don't even see each other really. You know what I mean? But our spirits are aligning. And you know why? Because we all pushing towards the same goal. We all trying to see God for real. We are all trying to make this journey for real. Not for other people to see us as saved, but for God to see us as saved. For God to see us and say, hey, that's my kid. You see what I'm saying? We're not doing this to be more saved than nobody, to be smarter than nobody, to be nothing. We are doing this because we want to please God and not people. And seeing as how we all on this narrow road, y'all think it's crazy that we don't talk to a lot of people no more and we ain't got all these friends around. We all on the narrow road right now. But God said the narrow road, it ain't a lot of people over here. He said the broad way, oh, it's full. He said on the narrow way, you don't see too many people doing what you're doing. It's far and few between the people on this narrow road. You might see somebody. You might be walking by yourself for a while. You might see another person. Maybe you see two people, then you don't see nobody for a long time. That's scripture. He said on the narrow road, it's men passing people and they don't see. But in the broad road, you can hardly get through. Pleasing to God is the best thing. Come on, even if people don't see it. Come on. He has me in isolation and I'm okay with it. I'm trying to tell you. It be a whole bunch of distractions and they ain't going to help you do nothing. But when you want to be wise with your money, or you want to be wise with your finances or your life situations, God loves wisdom. He loves it. He loves wisdom. He loves instruction. He loves these things. This is why he gives it freely. Some people don't want it. They only want to hear what they want to hear, and that's it. That's all. But if you want to get out of that, God will help you. If you want to be a better husband or wife, God will help you. If you want to be more long-suffering or have more patience or whatever, God will help you in whatever you need help in. Been in isolation and I'm good, peaceful over here, thankful. He has me here. That part, that's how much my stepdad described. That's how much my stepdad described his cameo in Portugal and Spain. I so badly want to do the Camino. What's the show? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Oh, it's a pilgrimage walk. Got it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I'm like, what? So you didn't taught me something today I didn't know. I gotta go, y'all. My allergies is acting up. And I'm tired of blowing through my nose. He walked for days. Oh, wow. Are you serious? Oh, you're talking about the road. Got it. Sometimes CERCA have her blind moments. Got it. He did a pilgrimage, and he said that's how it was on the pilgrimage. You didn't see a lot of people while you were on the Okay, got it. Girl, I didn't know what you was talking about. Very few people on the path. Got it. Because I was like, what the hell is Sarah talking about? I didn't know what she was talking about, y'all. I have, okay, bring me back. Because I didn't know what you was talking about. I'm like, what is she talking about? She just typing. Maybe she typing in the wrong place. She like, no, CERCA. Oh, baby, because I was like, what? And then I didn't know if I had got in on your conversation with somebody else. So I be trying to, because, baby, I don't be knowing. Oh, thank you. I enjoyed y'all today, too. I'm about to go, and I'm probably not going to eat. I don't know. I got a couple papers and stuff I need to fill out and some stuff I need to do. Can we get right? I'm like, what? What is you talking about? And then she said, exactly, and I get it now. I get it. He took the pilgrimage from this place to Spain, and there was not a lot of people on the narrow road there. He didn't see too many people in passing as he was on his pilgrimage. I got it. Because at first I was like, what? What is you saying, girl? What is you saying? So I love y'all, and I'll probably be back. I don't know if I'm not gonna eat, cause I ate them tacos and now I want something else. So I don't know what I'm gonna make. I still want tacos, but I think I'm gonna make ground turkey tacos, cause I'm in this or either I'm gonna go ahead and make the Mexican pizzas today. I ain't really figured it out yet, so, cause I got all the stuff except for my flour tortillas. So I'm about to see what I got here. We about to see what we gonna do. So, but I already got my beans and stuff, so I already know I'm gonna make the, I already know I'm gonna make the, yeah. So this is the thing. Did you know that I used to live in Arizona? I lived on the West Coast. I know all the things to use. I do. But I'm not going to use cabbage because that's not what I want. I want lettuce. That's what I want. That's what I want. They just didn't bring me the lettuce I wanted to eat. I know exactly how. Okay. So I know, okay. So I know all about it. I done been to every Bertho they got out there. Filibertos, Polibertos, Andabertos, all of them. From the west side to the east side to the north side to the south side, babe. Believe me. And my homeboys and stuff. My mama, listen. Listen. I was welcome to the kickbacks. They invited me and my kids. We was always there for the food. Listen. But this is what I want to eat. And hell, what's the name? The outside of a damn, what you call it? What is it? Iceberg lettuce? It be damn near like cabbage. Hard shell. It damn near be cabbage. I normally eat green leaf or something like that. I'm not really for the, Anyway, I'm about to go eat. No, I'm not going to go eat. I got to go take care of this paperwork I got to do. Okay. Well, you do what you going to do. I love y'all. I'm about to go. I'll see y'all. Love everybody.